show where they know sports. If you wanna know about sports, this is where you go. Welcome to the Mizzle show where they know sports. If you wanna know about sports, this is where you go.
First down, touchdown, first down, touchdown, yeah. First down, touchdown, first down, touchdown, yeah. First down, touchdown, first down, touchdown, yeah. First down, touchdown, first down, touchdown, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can see my co-host is wearing the wrong shirt because his sarcastic really should say asshole content loading, but it is the perfect shirt for him. But nonetheless, welcome to 188 of the Mizzle show. Yes, but even though, but you know what though? Actually, you know what? That shirt also fits me because that's how my computer wants to be sometimes when I'm trying to help set this show up and get it on the air. So it is the perfect shirt for 188.
Spectacular.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I don't see no lie detected in that.
Now, before we begin, now we've been harping and been wanting them to have their damn show on Max. But to our favorite couple in the whole wide world that needs their own damn show, congratulations on 15 years of marriage. Happy anniversary. And I don't care what y'all say. The Monroes need to happen on HBO Max. And damn it, we're all for it because the world needs it. They are ready. I don't care.
I'm already a loyal subscriber to Max. Just give me more reason to watch it, to pump in my money.
But nonetheless, to our beloved friends, our beloved family, the Monroes, here's the 15. May the next 15 be as prosperous and blessed as the first 15.
Yes. Damn, it's only 15 minutes to 4:20. Well, it's 4:20 somewhere. In the East Coast, it's 4:20, so I guess I can spark this up.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. To which I totally forgot because we've just been barking anything else. I totally forgot tomorrow that Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia are fighting. But to which
I didn't.
To which I will say this, and truthfully speaking, I really think the commission. I want to say the fight's in Brooklyn, if I'm not mistaken. Well, actually, let's see where is the fight? Hold on.
That is a good question. Where the fight is? I don't even know where the fight is.
I want to say it's in Brooklyn.
It's not at because the Sixers are playing tomorrow in the Mecca, so it's not at the Mecca.
Yeah, it's not MSG. No. Hold on, fans. We're trying to get the right location of tomorrow's fight between Garcia and
Happy early 420, people. Well, every day is 420 for me, so I don't need this. It's like, I don't need Mother's Day for me to recognize my mother. I don't need Valentine's Day to show love to my wife.
You're not wrong. You're definitely see. This is why he's wearing the perfect shirt right now, because now we're starting with this buffering crap. But now he's frozen. Now he's back.
The wonderful thing of technology.
Yeah. Okay. No, I want to know where the fight is. And I think
it was just my internet resetting.
Oh, and I was correct. It is in Brooklyn at Barclays Center, which makes no sense. Yeah, sometimes that doesn't mean nothing, because sometimes technology will just say, if I want to take a crap, I'm going to take a crap. Doesn't matter if it's clear sky and sunny.
Hey, but I got a question. I got a question for you real quick.
Go ahead.
When is the last time I've been in this setup? It's been a while, huh?
Oh, God. It has. And folks, let me tell you, those couches are just as comfortable as my lazy boy. You get comfortable, you're going night within 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's why I haven't done many shows when I'm super tired.
Yeah, me and Mizzle tried to watch the first Superman and we both were knocked out.
I think that's each time we try to watch Major League when you come home too. That tends to happen. And we end up having to watch the next morning.
But yet, or we'll wake up in the middle of it and just picked up right where we left off. That's the beauty of watching the great baseball movie that is Major League. Well, now it is because Ryan Garcia did not come in at weight.
3 pounds.
So thus Mr. Haney got $1.5 million.
So all that shit he was talking about just now to not even be able to win the damn title. Now the fight's kind of pointless to me now.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
No,
you're not wrong.
The fight's pointless. I'm still gonna watch it, but it's pointless.
Well, not just that. It's just, what have you been doing, Ryan Garcia, besides motivating Haney to just knock you the fuck out?
Well,
okay, then you wanna make him mad even more by playing Puff Daddy music at the press conference.
That's a cold piece of work right there, though, bro.
Then you want to
that's mind games like a motherfucker.
Then you want to show the picture of him and Diddy both shirtless at whatever party that they're at.
Mind games. The mind games are real. Come on now, you know that better than anybody else.
Oh, to which, if this was professional wrestling, this would be a fantastic storyline.
Exactly, selling it.
But we are talking about the sweet science of which, even before all this crap, I still had Devin Haney knocking him out, which I still have that.
Oh, easy. I don't think it's going to go 5. It may get to 5.
Ooh. I was going to say 6 or less, but 5 can happen, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just really think Devin Haney's just going to beat the brakes off that man.
Especially for all the shit he's been talking. He's definitely going to catch a beat down.
Yeah, because I mean, it really was a fight I really did want to see, but you know,
yeah.
But because Mr. Garcia wants to not prepare himself the right way, now it's just well, I mean, yeah, it is
just a fight now.
Yeah, it's just a fight, or could be a possible sparring session. And well, good for you, Mr. Van Dyke. No, I was just reading some news that the 98-year-old legendary Mr. Dick Van Dyke is nominated for a daytime Emmy. So, shout out to the legendary icon, Mr. Van Dyke.
Indeed,
looking like Abraham Lincoln with this beard. But
stop it.
Hey, it's very distinguished. God bless him. But nonetheless, let's get into it. The Sacramento Kings blew their load in losing to the Warriors, and
well, that's what happens when you celebrate like you won the finals, just winning a damn playing game. That's what happens there.
Whoa, is this really true?
What are we talking?
Supposedly the Elephant Man has 38 kids.
Who the Elephant Man?
The rapper.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to remember who. Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot of damn kids.
Yeah. It is.
38 of them things. How many baby mamas?
That's a very good question. But nonetheless,
30.
Because you would think that coming into this game, not having Zion, you would think that the Kings possibly might have a shot to the game. And at the start of the game, it looked that way because Sabonis was messing around and it looked like he was going to. And it just became a tell to. The Pelicans really showed tonight, and it showed because they were getting contributions from everybody in their 105-98 victory over the Kings. It's just everything that was hitting for the Kings against the Warriors was not hitting against the Pelicans, and because I mean the three ball, which was working so beautifully for Sacramento, did not work against the Pelicans. And like I said,
like you said, blew their watch really, and they celebrated that victory like it was like Game 7 of the finals, and they looked very lethargic. They looked very lethargic in that game.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Ain't nobody talking about them punk ass Lakers, bro. Out of here with that shit.
Oh God, here we go. We'll get to y'all getting beat by Denver in just a second, okay?
We already said that.
All right.
We said that the last show. You're getting swept. No. I said 5.
Now, don't get me wrong. Sabonis and Fox did everything they could to keep Sacramento. Who ain't ready? The Lakers.
No, what I'm just saying is the Pelicans are too big.
Yes.
Everybody from 1 through 5 is damn near 6'5".
Oh yeah, the wingspan is ridiculous. The wingspan is ridiculous.
And Sabonis was just too small in there.
Yeah, but like I said, him and Fox did everything because I mean Sabonis actually played. Sabonis had 23 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists. Fox had 35, but Keegan Murray, who shut the lights out, only shot 4 of 12. Harrison Barnes came back to earth, only shot 6 of 14, had 17 points. But it was the bench that did not show up. Ellis went 0 for 5.
Can't do that.
Can't do that. Mitchell didn't play enough, shot 4 and 9. So in a sense, the Kings shot 26% from 3-point line, 40% from the floor. Pelicans made pretty much half their shots. They shot 51%. And was only 7-19 from 3-point range. But as you said, it was the length. I mean, Brandon Ingram, played like the player we always thought he could be. Shot the ball very well. Had 24 points. But
So we could talk about the Lakers right now, real quick. How dumb they was to let Brandon Ingram just walk, or they traded him to the Pelicans, right? That was stupid. That was just that. You know, it might have worked out for the Lakers in the long run, I guess, but. Trading Brandon Ingram was about one of the dumbest things that organization did right there. That kid's a stud, man. And he went to Duke, and I'm calling him a stud.
Yeah, very rarely does he compliment any Blue Devils on this particular show. But
nobody cares. Nobody cares that there's 2 Southern California teams in the playoffs. Y'all both about to get dealt with in the first round, so. Go ahead and celebrate, and you can come on and sit your ass on the couch in about 5 games. But the Lakers should not have got rid of Brandon Ingram. I'll stick to that. I will always stick to that. I don't give an F about your organization. I'm kind of glad you got rid of a good player, but that was dumb. It was dumb.
Yes, but to me. So to me, but I think the big thing was the play of Valanciunas for the Pelicans.
Huge.
Was fantastic. He was fantastic tonight. Controlling the pace on defense, setting the floor with his passing, and actually scored. He had 19 big points to complement.
And he had a couple of threes as well too.
No. Actually, the 1 3 that he shot, he missed. He was 8 of 16 from the floor, but 19 points, 12 rebounds.
Oh no! I'm thinking of the Heat game. Excuse me.
Which we'll get to in a second. But I mean, it was just good team defense, and the whole team stepped up because CJ McCollum didn't shoot the ball well, so his teammates picked him up. And I don't know if it's a rally for Zion cry, but. They rallied for their guy and got the win, and now it's the Pelicans and the Thunder in round 1.
Or the Pelicans just got the Kings number. That's what 6 in a row.
6 in a row, which is
it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat a team 2 times in a row.
It's hard.
Let alone 3, 4, 5, but 6. As we will say in baseball, that's ownage. That's big ownage.
That is ownage. Or as the great Pedro Martinez would say, just call them my daddy. And right now, the Pelicans are the Sacramento Kings' daddy. I mean,
Well, I just like to, for the few Kings fans that we possibly do have on this show or that watches, you shouldn't just go around celebrating. That was y'all finals right there, playing the Warriors. You guys took that grudge from last year, and you just the effort that you played against the Warriors was definitely not on the floor with the Pelicans. It used two different teams.
Yes.
Now I don't know if you guys use, like I said, all like my brother said, blew you wide. You guys celebrated after you lit the beam, beating really a depleted. I wouldn't say a depleted Warrior team, but I mean when Clay can't hit the side of a fucking barnyard, that really tells it right there.
Yeah,
so
it does.
You guys go ahead and but we beat the Warriors and made it. Yeah, but you didn't make it to the playoffs. That's the goal. You're not there. You're not there.
No.
So live off beating the Warriors and then losing and coming to sit on your ass on the couch just like us.
Yeah, come join us and please bring some Cool Ranch Doritos while you're at it. Please and thank you.
Yeah. Bring an 18-pack of the Michelob Ultra and some tequila.
So,
or if you don't drink that, I'll drink wine too. So, well, no, after Sunday I won't be drinking wine.
But
so tequila
kudos
Michelob.
Kudos to Coach Willie Green and the Pelicans for getting it done, and they will
former NBA player Willie Green.
Yes. Former Sixer, yes, indeed. As they will now go on to Oklahoma City and to play the Thunder, which
I think that's going to be a good series. I don't think
don't
it's going to
sleep on that series. That series could be very, very interesting. Don't
think that might be a 5. That could go 7. It could easily go 7.
It wouldn't shock me if it goes 6 or 7. It would not shock me not one bit. Truthfully, I think that might be one of the series that might go 6 or 7. To be honest, because I mean, OKC is good. OKC is good, no question. I would like New Orleans. I would like the Pelicans' chances more if Zion was playing. We'll get to predictions later on. It is officially midnight on the West Coast. Yes, it is. But kudos to the Pelicans. They got the job done. But I guarantee you, if you're the Boston Celtics, you are saying, these bastards again? We just cannot get away from them. But as we have been preaching on this show,
Heat fucking culture is fucking real.
Again, no Jimmy Butler. You thought, you thought, it's all going to be on Bam Adebayo. But wait a minute.
Oh no. Tyler Hero woke up too early. He woke up too early. He was 1 assist away from fucking around.
Remember? Not only that, Tyler Hero missed last year's playoff run to the finals.
He did.
You don't think he was extra highly motivated to play tonight or last night?
Oh yes.
Nonetheless, the Miami Heat just put the clamps on the Chicago Bulls.
What was that, a 19-0 run in the first quarter?
Yes. The Bulls could not hit the side of a barn, and the Miami Heat were playing Miami Heat basketball. I mean, that really is
good defense, and that rookie, that rookie with the hair, Mr. Joaquez Jr. That man's an athlete. He's a fucking basketball player, man. That kid can ball.
When I saw him slip to the Heat, me and was like, oh my goodness, he will fit with that team, and by God, if we were not right, I mean, okay. First off, we knew his talent watching him at the University of California, Los Angeles, playing in the legendary Pauley Pavilion in Westwood, so we knew who he was right then and there. But for him to go to the Heat with the way that culture is, and his
I bet you they
mindset
was
on
looking
the
at the
defensive
chops
end.
when they saw he was there. Like, oh,
Oh,
the pick came in so quick.
no.
Yeah.
Give this to Silver. Give this to Silver right now. Go.
No, we don't want to trade. Don't answer that phone. We got our guy.
Him now. Yes, him
Mm-hmm,
now.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Right,
mm-hmm,
right now.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Go make the announcement. Give it to him. Give it to him.
That was a good pickup, and clearly, as like you said, we called it. Tremendous basketball player. I mean, his IQ is just off the charts, and I mean, he can shoot the outside. He got inside game. He can play defense. He can rebound. He can run the floor. I mean, that's pretty much what you want out of any position. But just does he remind you of a young Joakim Noah, but just with a little more with a better jumper?
Oh, well. Oh, you went there. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I see the skill set. Brother. That young man can play basketball. And Joakim Noah can play basketball too.
That is a great analogy. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, you went there.
Yeah.
Wow.
That young man is that good.
The fans in Miami, you heard the chants. They want Boston. They want the smoke. And I don't know.
I'm glad it's there. I'm glad it's Miami because if we won't have to see Miami until the Eastern Conference Final. So beat the hell. We'll play the Pacers.
As I've said this many times, even before the unfortunate injury to Jimmy Butler, I said, if there's one team the Boston Celtics do not want to see in round one,
they wanted
the doggone Miami Heat.
Yeah, they wanted Philly or the Bulls. They didn't want to see the Heat. The Heat, like I say, like you said earlier, the Heat cultures is real. Heat culture is real.
It is.
And like I said, they were watching that game closely. And once they saw that score go 0-0, they were all in there and said, fuck. And guess what? They could damn near win this series without Jimmy Butler.
They can. They can. They Here's what people don't understand about the Miami Heat. And again, this is just to who they
did this
are.
last year.
Again,
they did this last year.
Arson, Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra. When you come to that organization, just like you come to the San Antonio Fundamentals, and the last 9 years under Steve Kerr, there is a standard when you're coming here. This is the way we're going to play basketball. It's either get on board or get your ass out. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. You either are buying into the culture or you will not play for this organization.
Yep.
And thus, as you see, the players of the Miami Heat, they buy in, they play their type of basketball, and you can see once again, the Miami Heat are once again going to be a thorn in the side of the Boston Celtics. I'm not saying Miami's going to win the series. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, it's going to be a hell of a series. They're going to beat the hell out of each other.
Miami is going to drain everything out of Boston because go back to last season, conference finals. Miami drained them. Okay, go back to the year before. Yes. Okay, the year before, they went 7.
Yep.
If Jimmy Butler hits that 3-pointer, which it looked online, he had a good release. Just
had a good look
of the rim.
Yeah.
He had a good look. And again, his teammates were okay with him taking the shot because people kept asking why you didn't go for the tie. He was going for the win. Because, as they say, as the old cliche goes, they say, on the road, you play the tie, but at home you go for the win. He was going for the win. screw going for overtime. It's like, well, you know what? If I have a chance to win this game, and they give me the green light,
And he had a good look.
Before.
It's a good look.
And his teammates had no problem with him doing that. Had a very good look.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I mean, Tyler Hero just was outstanding tonight. He really was. There's nothing else that you can just put to it. 24 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. Jaquez Jr., as we just talked about, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Kevin Love off the bench with 16 big ones.
10 for 10 from the free throw line up.
Bam, it was just a team. What was that?
He was 10 for 10 on the free throw line.
Well, I mean,
so he did his job. No matter how you got those points, he got those points.
He did. Yeah. And so the Miami Heat will indeed, once again, play the Boston Celtics, and the Celtics were just like anybody but Miami.
Please.
Anybody but Miami. But nonetheless, you get the Miami Heat once again. Take us back to the other the two matchups that we didn't talk about. So Pelicans Thunder starting on Sunday. And that will be the last game of the day on Sunday at 6:30, which, again, you can catch that on TNT. So tomorrow, or later on today, I should say, on 420, all the games will be on the ESPN range of networks. So Magic Cavaliers, Suns, Timberwolves, the Knicks and the 76ers on ESPN. And, of course, the champions against the Lakers on ABC, and then Sunday.
I don't know if that game's gonna be on TV. I might be watching boxing.
All right. Well, Heat, Celtics, Mavericks, Clippers. That'll be on ABC. Pacers and Bucks, Pelicans and Thunder will be on TNT. Of course, I will be live with Chris on Talking Ish tomorrow or later on today during the Lakers Nuggets game. So we'll kind of talk about that as that goes live at 5:30, even though we'll be on the air from 5 to 6, to which we will talk about the week before the NFL draft. How many trades will there be in the first round? Check us out tomorrow with myself, Chris, and Big Knox will be joining us in the studio tomorrow.
Oh, Big Knox.
But
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But Pelicans Thunder. Again, we just said a few minutes ago that we can see this game going either 6 or 7. Like I said, I would give the Pelicans more of a shot if Zion was playing.
Is he done? Or does he have a chance?
I'm going to say OKC in 6 because, I mean, they say if Zion plays in this series, if he can somehow, and hello, Mr. Carey, how are you? Thank you for chiming in and watching. Appreciate you as always. And shout out to Mel Carey and Flash Media Sports.
Yes, indeed.
Mel, does Flash Media Sports have a YouTube page or an Instagram profile that we can also promote for Flash Media? If so, please let me know, and we will tell them to go subscribe to that also. I definitely know Flash Media has a YouTube page, so please subscribe to that channel. But yeah, shout out to my guy who I will see on Sunday because he is also our technical director and on-site director during the ASMNFL season.
Excellent camera views. Excellent camera views. Gets right there in the huddle.
Be back.
Shows the players. Yes. The players interact with the camera. I mean, just spectacular camera views in there.
Yes, and there's some really intriguing game. Well, there's 2 games that really catch my thing on Sunday for the NFL. Definitely one game is OTT against the Force simply because over the top, trying to take that next step into trying to be a primetime player in the Nevada division, and of course, which version of the Force are we going to get? So we're just trying to figure out which Force team will show up. Which, I mean, it really should be a very intriguing game. Of course, battle of the unbeatens between the Kryptonite and the Insomniacs. Somebody's will go, somebody will have their first loss. But in the first game between the Gold and the Pit Bosses, somebody will finally experience the thrill of victory. But normally, as they say, when you get two winless teams, normally that's when you get the best games because both teams are trying to do everything they can to get that first one of the season. So join myself, Chris, and Scott live from Modern Academy at 11 a.m. on Caffeine TV, AceNFL.tv, HBCU Plus, CSN, and of course the Ace NFL YouTube channel. So
I hope you guys don't get no win too.
Pretty much
it'd be nice to hear you guys without winning in the background.
Well, if the football gods allow it to happen, this upcoming Sunday it is supposed to be clear skies, sunny skies, and 94 degrees. So,
boy,
I will definitely be bringing myself a lot of sunscreen because I got roasted last Sunday looking like a nice black chicken lobster in the face last Sunday.
Well, you know what? I kind of feel bad because we did roast you, no point intended, on the show.
Now, in addition to winds, the summary is wind speeds will be up to 1 to 5 miles, but the gust up to 14 miles. So we will see what happens. But
oh boy,
it will definitely be nice and toasty for sure. So bring your sunscreen, bring your suntan lotion, bring your sunglasses, and for those,
bring a hat.
You need to, but
yeah,
again, bring a hat. Well, I did have a hat. I wore it, but it didn't help me none. So it is. Well, it is heating up. So today it's supposed to be 92, Sunday 94.
Beautiful.
Monday 95, Tuesday 92. So I am back. I am back to basketball shorts on my days off. And
yes. Well, it was not. It was nice out here today. I got some.
If
it was real nice out here.
So we know that Zion is going to be evaluated with his left hamstring. Now they say it's a strain, not a pull. But obviously,
that's not too bad.
The hamstrings, the best remedy is rest because no, it's not too bad. So he'll be reevaluated. So if there's a chance that he could come back in this series, it really would help the Pelicans' chances. But I just think the Thunder have too many young guns, and like I said, he really should be the MVP of this year. Talking about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he really should be.
I agree.
I think it's just too much
in my top 3,
and that young team. But I'm definitely going with the Thunder in 6. But I really do think it should be a fun series to watch. I really do. 2 young teams. You get some new blood in there in the NBA playoffs, which is always good to see. It really is. But I just think too much SGA in the end will be enough for the Thunder to get by the Pelicans. But I do think it's going to be a fantastic series to watch. I really do.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that. Yes. I got the Thunder in 6 as well.
But
I don't disagree with that.
I will say this. I don't see CJ McCollum having 3 bad games in a row of shooting the ball. CJ McCollum's going to go off in one of these games. And when he does, watch out. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, no disagreement
on that.
Hey, little cuz, if you still watching, what you got? As we break our predictions, let's. I would like for you to join in with us.
Now to the other.
Go ahead, Deb.
Doggone show. He can come on the doggone show if he wants to.
No, we can still continue to go. I just want him as we go, him to just to chime in.
I'm saying if he wants to come on the actual show and give us predictions, he is more than welcome to.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, gotcha.
If he's not working. But if he is, but if he is, well, Mr. Marshall, you're not wrong. When he's on the court, he seems to do make a difference in reference to Kevin Love. Yes, he was big tonight. Well, I mean, he's always going to be there with the rebounds and the defense, but if he adds scoring to it, that's just another dimension for the Miami Heat that they can add to that. So yes, I agree with that 1,000%.
That also helped Cleveland win their championship. So
yes, it did. Yeah, yes, immensely yes.
Well,
now the other
Draymond
series,
Green helped him.
Yeah, that's true. Couldn't lay off the nuts, and then Uncle Drew and LeBron go off for 40 in Game 5, and well, we all know what happened there.
Exactly, indeed.
So Heat, Celtics, and they're already giving Boston 13.5 in Game 1.
Nope, don't like that because that's what they did last time, and the Heat took Game 1, and the Heat came in there and tapped that ass in Game 1. I'm gonna go Heat in 7.
Oh, oh, baby. Oh boy. Oh.
Yeah.
So, God.
Yeah. But they, like I said, they did 13.5, I think like that sometime last year. And like I said, the Heat came in there and spanked them in Game 1. I still think they can win without Jimmy Butler.
Well, okay. Last year in the conference finals, the Heat were up 3-0. And in a sense, the Boston fought back to get back in the series, but lost in Game 7. And lost in Game 7 rather decisively. The final score was 103-84. Now, yes, I know the Celtics beat the Heat all 3 times they played in the regular season. I get it. I understand it. However, postseason Heat is a lot different than regular season Heat. Yep. Because, as we know, as the Heat have proven to us 4 times out of the last 5 years, the Miami Heat have been in the Final Four. The only time they were in the Final Four was the year the Bucks won the championship. But 2020, 2022, 2023, the Heat either was in the conference finals or in the finals. It's just something about this team. When it turns into April and May and June, they just seem to find a way to just do it. Now, I respect what Boston has done this season. Absolutely, they have every right to have home court advantage throughout the whole entirety of the playoffs, finals included. I trust Eric Spoelstra, and that's all I'm gonna say.
That's why I said Heat in 7.
That's why I said this is my upset of the first round because I just love the damn Heat as an organization, and plus, don't you dare think that Jimmy Butler is not fighting to try and get back on the floor.
Oh, I think he might not play Game 1, but he might be there for Game 2. They might rest him Game 1.
If he comes at all in the series and has and inspires his team like Willis Reed, oh boy, it's gonna be it's I'm telling you.
Mr. Marshall has the Celtics in 6.
Did you throw up while saying that, Mr. Marshall? Did you throw up? Okay, first off, you're a Laker fan. How you gonna root for the team in green and white? That's blasphemous. That is very blasphemous.
You see, I didn't pick the damn Celtics. You see where I went instantly. Heat in 7. There was no hesitation in that. You see, it was just fluid. Heat and 7. Fuck the Celtics.
And
again, he said yes. He threw up. Yes, he said yes. He threw up in his. He definitely threw up.
You better have, because as rightfully as you should, because
I can't.
That's like me saying go Rams. No. Doggone it, no.
I refuse to pick the Celtics.
It would be like,
I'm sorry.
It's like you will not see me root for the Leprechaun unless it's Lucky Charms the cereal. That's about it. But
I don't even like the cereal.
He doesn't like it.
Never ate it as a kid, never ate it as an adult. Don't like it.
But Frosted Flakes are great.
You're damn right.
Tell you. But
as he would do.
You too, Mel. Have a good night. Get some rest. See you on Sunday. And Pierce.
Yes, sir. Can't wait for those good camera angles, brother.
Pierce,
for chiming in.
Pierce, good morning to you too. And Pierce also says good morning to Mizzle. Thank you, Pierce, for chiming in.
Hey, good morning.
Of course, Pierce. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong on that, Mr. Sombrano. You're not wrong on that.
This is the first time that you have came on this show, and I didn't almost want to have to kick you out. See, this is awesome. That is spectacular commentating right there. And see, comments like that. I get a star, brother. I get a star. I get a fucking star. And then you come talk about the Boston Celtics. That's right. That wins me over. Any damn day. Any day.
Oh, baby.
Good job. We'll let that serenade there for a second too.
Oh boy. Here's my question.
Okay.
As we now hit up towards the NFL draft this upcoming Thursday, which again, by the way, next Thursday, night 1, the Mizzle and Dub show will be live on night 1 of the draft. So again, this is to all fans of all fan bases. If it's going to be an open forum show, so if you'd like to come on and discuss what your team should do in the draft, or if you want to discuss whom your team drafted and you want to give your thoughts on that, please do so. Wear your team colors. The only thing we ask is that you be coherent and not belligerent, because as Miz likes to say, he's the only one that can do that on this show.
And have a shirt
come
on.
And
have a shirt on.
Wear your team colors.
Decency.
Yes, please be so. But night 1, Thursday the 20th. Night 1, Thursday the 25th. Please come on with your team colors and discuss what your team should do, or we can predict about where players might go or who you think teams might pick. But it's all good fun.
Jaden Daniels 3 to the Raiders.
You still think they're going to trade up, huh?
I believe Antonio Pierce wants the young man, and if they can't happen, we'll take Michael Penix.
Oh, so you do have a secondary guy if Daniel's not there. Okay, all right. So
I think
why would you be okay if they end up taking Michael Penix? So why do you think that will be okay if they do take Penix?
Well, because he has that leadership capability that they want. Somebody that, he has this whole team is about adversity. We've always fought adversity. Michael Penix is fighting adversity because everybody's talking about his medical. But all he did was just come out and just damn near take the team to the national championship game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he did. He did.
So,
yes, he did.
Antonio Pierce wants winners. He's a winner. I mean, the kid can sling the fucking rock, though, brother.
Oh, he is very. He is very accurate.
And he can move. He can move. And he can move in the pocket.
Yeah.
And he can move in the pocket.
Well, if that was the case, then he would have won the Heisman Trophy. But the Heisman Trophy went to Jaden Daniels. And plus, like we've been saying on the show,
Jaden Daniels is a baller though too, though, man. Oh my God, that young man is like it's almost. Oh God, that's one of the best parts of the movie. Oh, I'm sorry. Batman and Superman is in the background.
Yeah,
and it's the warehouse scene.
Oh yes, greatest Batman fight scene of all time. Yes. But here's
only reason why I'm still watching is still do the show.
But the thing is, Daryl, once he left ASU,
he got better.
He got better at LSU, which helped him win the Heisman Trophy this past season. But because
in his Heisman Trophy speech, he gave Antonio Pierce and Herm Edwards the credit for molding him to be the quarterback that he was when he went to LSU.
Yeah. People keep forgetting that ties that they have to ASU, which is why Antonio Pierce is very high on Mr. Daniels. But I'll say this, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again: it would not shock me if the Raiders had a top draft because, again, Tom Telesco has a knack for finding talent in the draft, and he's drafted some pretty doggone good people in his tenure as a GM. So you have that.
And I hate to say it, Justin Herbert's a good quarterback.
Yeah, that was a Tom Telesco draft pick,
and he traded up to get him too.
Tom Telesco was a Keenan Allen draft pick.
Yes,
Joey Bosa was a Telesco draft pick. Derwin James was a Telesco draft pick. So he has a knack for he has a knack for finding talent.
Mike Williams.
Yes, he was a Telesco draft pick. So I mean he has found some gems. And of course you have Champ Kelly, who's a scout at heart.
Yes. Glad he stayed. I'm glad he stayed. But I believe he's gone next year. He's gone next year. He will be somebody's GM next year.
I will say this: if the Raiders make the playoffs, I absolutely agree with that, wholeheartedly.
I think if we don't even make the playoffs, if we fight and we're close and sniffing it, because he was almost gone this year.
Yeah.
I think he was almost gone, but I'm glad we was able to retain him. I think Antonio Pierce got in his ear and said, "Let's run this back one more," and you know what I'm saying. But I believe he'll be gone next year. And it sucks. It sucks, but I'm happy for him because
here's the thing, and people get mad when people from my team staff leaves, and I said no. You take that as a compliment because they see something in your organization that they like, hence why they're taking from your staff. I mean, you think of all the minority people that other NFL teams have taken from my organization, that leads to more compensatory draft picks. I will take that all day, every day. And I mean, and that's a credit to your organization for hiring quality people.
And you know what? I totally forgot about that. So when Chip Kelly goes, we're going to get draft picks.
Draft pick, yes.
Didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I mean, he's a minority. Yes.
It's like that has to happen that way, but
so, you're not wrong, but at the same time, it's just that's just how it bounces sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just when people take from your organization, it's a compliment because you're doing it the right way. It really is. And I mean, he did not want to keep being the assistant general manager. John Lynch didn't want to become the president of football ops. Okay. Adam Peters earned the right for him to do the GM with his own job. And now we will see what kind of a GM he is with the Commanders. Now we're going to see. This is his first draft with his staff, with his people. Now we'll
He
see.
hired a good coach. He hired a decent coach. I'd say that.
So there you have it. So again, if everybody could keep everybody in the organization, it would be great. But people want to expand themselves and see if they can do it on their own and do it their way. I get it. I understand it because trust me, if the Niners didn't pry Anna Peters from the Broncos staff, I guarantee you Peters might have would have been the next Broncos GM.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens. It happens. It happens. So you see who the next AGM is under John Lynch, and if the Niners continue to do well in drafting and finding gems in the late round, he's going to be a GM.
Yes.
So, so there you have it. That is a very good question, Mr. Marshall. Good Lord, there might be a lot of trades in the first round. This might be this upcoming draft. Hey, Junior, how are you?
Hey, young man, what's up? Thank you. Thank you for chiming in.
What's up, nephew? How are you?
Yeah. Hit that subscribe button.
Shout out to that young man who
yes,
just continues
football
to build
football will be in his future.
Yes. I mean from where he was to where he is now, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Glad you're doing well, young man. Keep it up. But it's just this might be the most first round trades maybe ever in the history.
I think my Raiders will do it. I think we'll get there. I think we'll get up there. If not, it's going to be a lot.
You're not wrong. But real quickly, before we forget, former GM of the Colts and the Bears, and also the older brother of former NFL coach and longtime defensive coordinator Vince Tobin, Bill Tobin, passed away at the age of 83. Now, if you don't know who Bill Tobin is, he was the GM of the Colts. That the late great Chris Mortensen was interviewing in the 1994 NFL Draft, and he was the man that famously said, "Who is Mel Kiper Jr. anyway?" So
yes,
that's who Bill Tobin was. Of course, Bill Tobin Bill Tobin actually played in the NFL, and then also played in the he played for the Houston Oilers in the old AFL, the American Football League. Was a halfback for the Missouri Tigers. Was named the MVP of the 1962 Blue Bonnet Bowl. Was in the Hall of Fame for the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame. Started his career as a scout for the Packers, and then he spent the bulk of his tenure with the Bears. He was the Bears GM for 5 years. Of course, drafted Jim Harbaugh, and of course, Jim Harbaugh followed him to the Colts when Jim Harbaugh came to the Colts, and of course, he drafted Marshall Faulk, which of course the Colts got to the AFC title game in '95. And then also spent time with the Bengals, which of course he was he was there helping select Mike Singletary because he was part of the Bears organization. So he was in that war room. So I mean,
he was there
long career for Bill Tobin. Passed away at the age of 83, and the Browns go back to the white face masks, leaving the brown face mask alone. Well, they're trying to go back to the glory years of Brian Sipe and Bernie Kosar, and I'm all for it. And the Lions kind of going back to their old school ways, going back to the stripes on the sleeves. I'll tell you what, though, those black and blue, the black Lions jerseys with the blue pants, those are with the blue helmets, those are fire. So kudos.
I also do like the Jets going back to the original logo.
Yes, the Jets going back to the Sack Exchange, the Mark Gastineau, the Al Toon, the Ken O'Brien jerseys.
Yes,
I do. If Al Toon could have stayed healthy and did not get hurt, Al Toon could play some football.
Yes,
Are you talking about the Panthers of the UFL, Daryl? The Michigan Panthers? Is that who are you referring to? To which, by the way, we do have some AFL football coming up for you this weekend. But yes,
Yes.
Altoon and Wesley Walker, those two that played for the Jets in the 80s, that was a very nice combination at wide receiver. And if you don't believe me, look it up. Those two were pretty doggone good together. Speaking of the UFL, the Lions went back to some of their old. They're basically paying tribute to the 80s and 90s, because if you look at the old Lions uniforms, they have the stripes on their sleeves. So the Lions went back to that. It's kind of like a new old look, but nonetheless, actually, you know what? The black uniforms was actually something that Coach Dan Campbell suggested and wanted to go back to that, and asked about it, and he was told, well, start winning and we'll discuss it. Well, they got to the NFC Championship game, and thus the black uniforms have returned. See what winning does? Winning does a lot of things. Now, if the Atlanta Falcons could go back to somewhat of their old look and get rid of those atrocious uniforms that they have now, we might could do something in the NFL. But nonetheless, shout out to Bill Tillman, lived a great life, passed away at the age of 83. Yeah, exact. Yes, I agree. No. They don't need to change the. No, I don't need the silver helmet. I don't need the white. They don't need to change the uniform. No, there's no need to. No. If it's working, don't mess it up. Good Lord.
You don't see my organization altering their uniforms? Nope.
No. I don't want
We're
no
good
red
over
helmet.
here.
I don't want no silver helmet. I don't want to go back to the Hugh McElhaney days. No. Now, no, I don't need it. Okay? It was about time they went back to the 3 stripes on the side like they used to back when they were winning. And well, that's a question. That's a question for you, Uncle. Nephew was asking where's.
They're probably playing. Either playing his video. It's kind of quiet upstairs. Oh, he's definitely asleep. Yeah, it's 12:40. Yeah, he's knocked out.
Oh, there you go. Brother asking for his brother. That's awesome. But nonetheless, I'm excited to see what this draft has to be unfold. There's a lot of exciting things going on. But real quickly, shout out to Olivia Matkins being the first black softball player in the history of Columbia Universities. So shout out to her.
Did I read that article? I think I did.
And young woman, go ahead and ball out and do what you do, young lady.
Indeed.
Oh God. Oh no! Oh, don't do it! Oh. No, I have it a flashback, folks, because I am watching where Manny Pacquiao went face down, ass up when he caught the right hand of one Manuel Marquez, and just the look on Kenny Bayless's face when he saw the fighting pride of the Philippines go down and just not moving. That in slow motion is one of the best things in boxing. But
totally agree.
Who would be a third rounder? Oh, talking about no. Frank Gore probably be somewhere, probably third round, second or third round. I think he'll get drafted, but I definitely think it'll be second.
It'll be later in the rounds, yeah.
Yes, I agree. Haney will stop him. Mizzle will say in 5 rounds or less. I say 6, but yes, Haney is gonna definitely Haney's gonna hurt that man, without question. He's going to hurt that man. Now, at least he was respectable and said no offense. There you go. Um, but
Don't care.
nonetheless, who skipped? Oh, we don't want to. Who cares about Zach Wilson skipping jet workouts? It's voluntary anyway.
He's getting traded or released. Isn't he released already?
No, he's still on the roster. So the Inglewood Chargers. By the way, which is why I said earlier that the New York State Athletic Commission should really talk about canceling this fight, because I really don't think he has focused on this fight. And something that Mr. Vasquez said in our boxing chat that me and Mizzle have with Mr. Vasquez and Mr. Ruff, he really gave a very good analogy when he said he is like Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I was like, whoa, you went there. I'm like, wow. And you know what? He might not be wrong.
I disagree.
He might not be. He might be almost there. So, I mean, for those that are watching the fight, it is on DAZN pay-per-view. So for those that are watching that fight, it has the possibilities of being a massacre. Now, I don't know if Oscar's been talking to him or if his camp has been talking to him, but I mean, you wanted this fight.
Yes.
You were talking a whole lot of trash to
big
them.
time. Excuse me, big time.
Then you want to pull the crap that you pulled today at the press conference. You have no idea how much I would wish for that to happen, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. Trust me. If boxing decided to come back onto HBO and I get to hear Jim Lampley one more time, you have no idea. You have no idea how overwhelmed my heart would be. But I agree. He's definitely, and it sucks because he's talented.
Yeah.
He's a talented fighter.
Very.
And that's the thing that makes you upset. Is the fact that he has the skill set to be a champion. That too. So you had to give away $1.5 million because you're 3 pounds overweight.
Because he's not into the fight. He's not there.
Yes. Which, by the way, before I lost my train of thought because they were talking about Garcia. So the Chargers GM, Joe Hortz, has pretty much said they're not interested in a fair trade for the number 5 pick. They're saying that they need to be blown away in order for them to give them the number 5 pick in the draft. So, like I said, this could be the draft where you might see a lot of movement in the first round. So, if we're
Stay tuned.
going, so if we're going by order, and I will get that up in a second. Here's how it stands right now for draft order in the 2024 NFL draft. They can have him. If Harbaugh wants him, he can have him. Like I said, if you don't want to be here, don't send cryptic messages talking about this or that. No, nephew. I am not related to the Usos. I am not a part of the Anoa'i family. No, I'm not. If I was, that'd be some very interesting tropical stuff. But no, nephew. I am not related to the to Joe and the Usos. No, sir, I'm not. I'm just a fan. That's all I am. But bless your heart for thinking so. No. But nonetheless, here is the draft order in the NFL. Well, I mean, they could be a lot of people's uncles. You're not wrong on that. So, here we go in round 1. As it stands right now, the Bears are on the clock, which all points of purposes lead to them taking Caleb Williams. Why, I don't know. The Commanders are number 2, Patriots 3, Cardinals 4, The Inglewood Chargers 5, the East Rutherford Giants 6, the Tennessee Titans 7, Falcons 8, Bears 9. So the Bears have 2 first-round picks. The East Rutherford Jets at 10, Vikings at 11, Broncos at 12, Mizzle's Beloveds at 13, but they might trade up. Stay tuned. Saints 14, Colts 15, Seahawks 16, Jaguars 17, Bengals 18, Rams 19, Steelers 20, Dolphins 21, Eagles 22, Vikings at 23, Cowboys 24, Packers 25, Bucks 26, Cardinals. They also have 2 first-round picks at 27, Bills 28, Lions 29, Ravens 30, and the 2 Super Bowl participants at 31 and 32, of course, Chiefs and Niners. So there you have that. So the players attending the draft, which is really not much, which is
not this year.
Yeah, which is quite shocking. But those in attendance will be Terry and Arnold, quarterback from Alabama. Of course, Jaden Daniels, Heisman Trophy winner from LSU. He'll be there. Obviously, Marvin Harrison Jr. will be there. Offensive lineman and a very good one, J.C. Latham from Oklahoma. One of my favorite defensive linemen in the draft, Latu from the UCLA. He'll be there in attendance. Which whomever he goes to, he will make an impact right away.
Immediately.
Drake May from North Carolina. Quinion Mitchell from Toledo. Don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on Mitchell from Toledo, the cornerback. He might go high picks. Malik Neighbors from LSU. Now that would make a lot of sense. Yes, he would be a nice addition on that team. Not, of course, Malik Neighbors. He'll go first round for sure. Rome Aduzier, the
he won't make it down to the Niners
unless they trade up.
Rome
Aduzier from Washington, he'll be there. Darius Robinson, defensive lineman from Missouri, will be there. LSU just keeps putting out wide receivers. Brian Thomas Jr. from LSU, Dallas Turner, linebacker from Alabama, and Caleb Williams from SC. So those are the players attending the draft. Not a lot. Like I said, the draft will be in Detroit. It'll be held around Matrix Park and Hart Plaza in Detroit, Michigan. Okay, I'm going to say this again. If Brendan Rice happens to be there, okay. But again, why would you want to go there when your dad's shadow is cast above that franchise? Because if he's labeled a bust, he will not. They'll never let him down with that because of who his father is, and that's the same thing with Frank Gore Jr. Go make a name for yourself in a different organization. Now, if he happens to come there and he plays well, okay, it works out. But trying to make a name for yourself where your father casts a huge legacy with that organization is tough.
Yeah,
it is. For example, if Steph Curry went to the Hornets as a youngin, given his dad's time with the Hornets, and he didn't pan up, Charlotte would have never let him down with that. Which is why going to the Warriors was, which is why him going to the Warriors was a good thing. I mean, it's tough because just and I'll throw him in. Just mention if Bronny James was drafted by the Cavaliers. He would not be able to live up to that because of what his dad did in Cleveland. And anything that he does will be underachieving, and they would let him down for that. Frank Gore Jr. is a carbon copy of Senior, and it's
straight
not
up.
Even close.
Straight up.
Only thing Junior has more than his dad is he's a lot faster than Senior, because Junior has a lot more speed. But just the running style, the way he plays, it's almost similar to his dad, and it's scary.
Very.
He definitely going to the right situation. he definitely could be a starter his rookie year and be a huge contributor for sure. Like I said, I definitely think he's a day. I definitely think Gore's round 2, round 3 prediction. No, I'm just saying just what he did for Cleveland, period, in both stints. If he was to be drafted there, which again, he really needs to go back to college for 2 more years and develop his game. And hopefully wherever he transfers to can help him in his development, because as we know, USC is really not a basketball school. It's mainly baseball and football for men's. So he needs to go to a good college to where he can
He's not ready.
enhance his development, because it needs some refining, that's for sure. Real quickly, we will do a recap. Stop it. Stop. Okay. You know what? You really want to get some passion out of me. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. You are acting like you
Moody.
are acting. Okay. You are acting like Jake Moody went 15 for 30 in kicking field goals. And y'all are really starting to piss me off with this crap. Okay. Good Lord. He went 21 for 25. That means that means he only missed 4 field goals during the regular season.
That's not bad.
Okay. Outside of the low extra point that he kicked in the Super Bowl, he made all 3 of his field goals, for which about 10 minutes he held the doggone Super Bowl record. Enough. Because I guarantee you, if Robbie Gould missed that kick against the Browns, you would be up on his ass. If he would have got the extra point block, you would have been up on his ass. Okay? Stop it. Enough. Good grief. Any kicker that doesn't make a kick, doesn't matter what fan you are, you'd be like, you only had one job. Okay? Kickers miss kicks. Kickers miss kicks just like quarterbacks throw interceptions. It happens. It's football.
And miss wide open receivers.
Oh, by the way, and wide receivers, they drop balls too. Why? Because they don't use their hands. They want to catch with their chest or their arms. You have hands. Use them. And then when you drop them, as our dad says, hit them in the wrong spot. So stop it. Because I guarantee you, if Jake Moody goes 24 for 24 field goals, you'll be on your knees slurping him. Yes, I said it. Good grief. Anyhow, before I was rudely interrupted, with this whole kicker crap, I feel like Peyton Manning in the Pro Bowl, our idiot kicker. Stop it! just stop! And I'm not trying to go hostile. I'm not. But good Lord.
But why would you need another kicker though? It's like
they don't. Here's what the Niners need. Here's what the Niners need to do. Build up that depth on that D-line because you lost a lot. Build on the depth of the secondary. That's what they need. And some offensive linemen, please and thank you. Now, if none of that's there, then obviously you take the best player available on the board. But offensive line, especially the right side of the offensive line, secondary, that needs to be the focus. Those two positions right there, secondary, offensive line, need to be the high priority.
Mm-hmm.
Need to be.
Mm-hmm. I agree to
because
that.
you can find wide receivers in the rough in the late rounds. His contract is too much. Who's going
Yeah.
to take on that? Who's going to take on that contract? That's the issue. That's why Joey Bosa has not been moved, because who's going to take on that contract? And again,
didn't he reconstruct? I thought he reconstructed his contract. So he's
I'm
not.
sure. I'm
I
sure
think
he
he
did.
did. That's why
I'm
he
sure
didn't get released, because he reconstructed his contract.
But at the same time, Joey Bosa can't play a full season. Joey Bosa
Kind of sounds like somebody else, huh?
Joey Bosa is the more injury prone Bosa out of the two Bosa brothers.
This is true.
Now I'll give Nicholas Jonathan Bosa credit, because my biggest thing was not his talent, but was creating on the field. With the exception of 2020, Bosa's been on the field. I'll give him credit, because like I said, it wasn't the talent that made me go, damn it. It was, damn it, his injury history, because it followed with his dad in the NFL. Obviously, it's followed with Joey and Nick had at Ohio State. That was why I was hesitant on wanting Bosa drafted, not because of his talent.
Yeah, I remember.
It's the injury history, but so far he has panned out, God willing.
Yeah.
As I knock on my desk that has wood on it. Anyhow, as I'm trying to recap what happened in the night of Major League Baseball, as
oh God, do we have to talk about that?
We don't have to talk about them, how they just got mollywopped 17-1. We're just gonna say they got mollywopped 17-1.
Okay, there it is. We already talked about it. Yeah, we already talked about it. So you can lead up with the Dodgers next.
Thank you, New York Metropolitans. As the Mets have won 5 in a row. They have beaten the Dodgers 9-4. Francisco Lindor hit a home run tonight to lead for the Dodgers. As the Mets got 14 hits.
Yeah, they lost. So yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go Dodgers. Yeah, they lost. Yeah. Not as bad as the Giants, but damn it though.
Well, it's not as bad it's pretty bad for the Dodgers when you go 3 for 12 with runners in scoring position and you leave 10 guys on base.
Yeah, you tend to win. You don't tend to win games when that happens.
Not a good look. And even though
the Mets have been balling though. This is true.
5 straight. They played well. Also a team that has been balling. Stephen Vogt, early candidate for manager of the year, as he's got the Guardians playing some very good baseball. Guardians beat the A's
very true.
by a final score of 10-2. The Guardians are 14-6 on the regular season.
Oh, and you know what? Honestly, the A's have been turning around their season a little bit right now. They've been playing some good baseball.
The A's played well coming into the series against the Guardians. They're only 4 games on the 500, which the AL West is very close right now. They're only going here in the month of April. We know this, but it'll still make it more sweet when you guys choke in October again.
Okay.
We get that. We get that.
Okay.
But can you please?
You know what? I'll just say this. I'll be waiting for the Kershaw meme. That's all I'll be waiting on.
I'll just say this: win a World Series in a full regular season, a full season.
I don't know what that means. That's foreign language to them. That is so foreign language. That's so foreign language. What's that? We don't know how to. We don't know how to do that. We pay good money to win a half, not even a half season. So yeah.
Well,
I hope you guys bought all the merchandise, just like buying that Mickey Mouse trophy merchandise. I hope you guys got all that.
Well, Mr. Sombrano, I will say this. They will either be in Las Vegas or they will either be in Sacramento.
Sacramento, yep.
Because I guarantee you, if somehow this stadium deal does not fall through here in Nevada, don't be surprised if Vivek Rondonde tries to get John Fisher to sell that team and at least the A's will have an owner that cares about winning. Because one thing about Vivek Hernandez, he does care about winning. That is as crucial as I can get. So
That's what a Dodger fan would say when they don't win a full championship in the season. Just
like I said, there will be plenty of room for you on the couch when your Lakers get beat by the Nuggets again. To which you can catch that on ABC tonight at 5:30 p.m. on ABC, the home of the NBA Finals. Anyhow, back to baseball scores. The Cubs beat the Marlins 8-3 in the friendly confines of Wrigley Field.
I don't know
why.
No chance that game. Was it 8-3? You say
8-3 Cubs over the Marlins. Cubs are now 12-7 on the year. Marlins are 4-16. Reds get off.
You should take your comedy show on the road. You really think AD and LeBron can beat the Nuggets in 6? It's the you know what? I was kind of saying Denver in 6. I kind of no, I'm lying. I said Denver in 5. My man got my man got jokes tonight.
Okay.
He can't even get focused back on this show.
Okay. Wait. Whoa. Okay. You do realize the last time the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Denver Nuggets, the last time that happened was December the 16th, 2022.
2 years.
So that's
good
1,
luck.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've lost the last 8 games against the Denver Nuggets.
Does that include them getting swept last year?
Yes.
Hey, you know what? Let the confidence be there. They have to believe.
Okay. I can believe. I believe my team can win every. Okay, we have never questioned your undying loyalty to your teams. We respect you for it. But seriously, what makes you honest to God think? And I'm really asking a serious question. What really makes you think that the Los Angeles Lakers can beat the Nuggets 4 times in a series? And I really want you to really ponder this and answer this question. What really makes you think they can do that? Because other than the person you don't want to give credit to, who you can't stand, other than LeBron and Mr. Glass, who is always one tear away from having to use some Charmin because his tissue is sensitive. Other than those two, who on the Lakers can help step up to help beat the Nuggets? Because I know who can on the Nuggets. Porter can. Aaron Gordon can. Caldwell Pope can. Oh, by the way, Reggie Jackson can still score. Because Murray and Jokic are going to get theirs. Period. You ain't stopping that. As Orange Cassidy wakes up from his That's
Jokic rolling out of bed, just thinking about going to get a triple double today.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a triple double.
I,
I feel a triple double today. I do.
Jokic
matter of
falling
fact,
out. Excuse me? Jokic falling out? How? How? Explain that to me. Explain that to me.
somebody's on the sauce.
He might be on something. Okay. Yes,
Yeah,
D'Angelo Russell has been playing well as of late, but
he'll disappear.
Yeah, yes. But here's the question. But here's the question: can he do that in 4 wins against the Nuggets? Can he be consistent with that? I need to see more.
I don't believe it.
Just like I need to see more with Austin Reeves. I need to see more with Hachimura and Spencer Dinwiddie. Where have you been? Haven't seen you. Where have you been?
Pretty much have the same team from last year, just with a couple added pieces.
Yeah. Gabe Vincent, where are you? Haven't been relevant since you left the Heat. Haven't seen you. Where have you been?
Chilling.
Because you say that, I was going to be nice and give the Lakers 1 game.
I'm still giving them 1 game at least.
I hope Denver sweeps them again, just for giggles, just because,
just to see the Laker fans just unravel.
Yeah, just be like, come join us, because I will ask Laker fans this question, because some of y'all be talking about get rid of Darvin Ham. Who are you gonna hire? Who? What head coach are you gonna go hire? Who is out there right now that you Laker fans will want to be as your head coach? If y'all lose,
you can.
Yes, you can.
Shit. Shit.
You can. Like I said, I would give y'all a puncher's chance if y'all was playing Minnesota and OKC because they don't have the experience. I give y'all a puncher's chance because as much as I don't want to give him credit, LeBron has done some special things in the playoffs. There's no question about that.
This is true. This is true.
Like I said, the greatest thing I ever saw was when he scored the last 25 consecutive points against the Pistons. One of the greatest things I've ever seen live in my life watching sports, because that was insane. One man scoring 25 consecutive points literally told the Cavaliers, hop on against at the end of the Pistons run, going to all the damn Eastern Conference Finals, which y'all think y'all going to start winning after he leaves.
He set y'all franchise back. Hell, why you think his son announced he's coming to the draft? The damn Lakers gonna draft him.
If they do that, he is not leaving the Lakers.
Bronny James is coming to the Lakers, man. Y'all watch.
He's not leaving LA. Because again, he leaves LA. Who are you going to get to team up besides Anthony Davis? Paul George is about to be 35.
Yep.
And he's got what? Maybe 3. Well, y'all are known for doing stupid stuff after Dr. Bus passed away.
Facts. Big time. Oh, his microphone. There we go. There.
This is not who that team is. This ain't the same Lakers. Okay. No. Why do you think Magic left? Why do you think Magic left? Because he was not. Because Magic was not giving 100% to draft the team, or that's why Magic left.
Oh,
But we don't
Bronny
want to talk
James
about
is
that, do we?
man.
No. Okay.
Bronny James, man.
Daryl, they've been that. Well, we've been calling them that forever, but
Mm-hmm.
But there's another name that we call them, but we don't want to do that.
Yes,
Davis
that's
need,
between me and my brother.
Davis needs to retire, and we. Okay, the Los Angeles Lakers don't know how to build a team.
No,
Y'all had the young talent to build around, and you decided to trade them all.
hell, you had Julius Randle, you had Brandon Ingram.
You had Nash, you had Josh Hart,
Hell, didn't y'all have Caruso?
y'all had Caruso too. So now, if y'all would have kept all that young talent y'all drafted and developed and played together, Lakers could have been something fierce. And I really dislike to admit that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
But if you would have kept Josh Hart and Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Clarkson and Julius Randle and Larry Nance Jr. and Brandon Ingram,
Damn.
if y'all could have kept that, if you obnoxious Laker fans, not all of you, but most of y'all, if y'all weren't so hell bent like, no, we need to get free agents because we don't rebuild, we're the Lakers. If y'all,
Well, you got your veterans. There it is, and look what's happening.
If y'all would have kept that young core and found the right coach to develop that talent,
yep,
y'all could have possibly might have added some more banners. And I do not like to admit that because I can't stand your organization. Mainly because, like Mizzle can't stand my fan base, I really can't stand your fan base. Okay? I respect the history. I respect George Mikan. I respect the captain. I respect Urban. I respect James. I respect Byron Scott. I respect Kurt Rambis, AC Green. I respect the hell out of Kobe Bean Bryant. I respect Derek Fisher. I respect Shaquille. But you're damn obnoxious fans. And I understand what Missa means when he said the same thing about my fan base. Sometimes I just want to smack the heck out of y'all. And that's what, and that leads me to disliking your organization a lot because of your fan base. Now, some of them are very knowledgeable and know their stuff.
Yes,
but a lot of that fan base in Hollywood don't know crap from anything. It's like, bruh, really? Like, what are you seeing what are you not seeing that I'm not seeing? Because obviously you ain't seeing what I'm seeing. And that's just and that's just how it is. But however, y'all could come join us on the couch when the Nuggets have y'all go fishing. We can go fishing together and have a bag of some Cool Ranch Doritos.
We'll start that.
I'm just saying.
We'll start that. We'll definitely start that too. Okay. Man. Damn, just...
All right. Reds beat the Angels 7-1 as the Reds in their losing streak. Red Sox hit 4 home runs tonight over the Pittsburgh Pirates. They beat them 8-1. Phillies shut out the White Sox 7-0. The White Sox 3-16. Astros get back on the winning track. They beat the Nationals 5-3. Yankees beat the Rays 5-3. So the Rays and the Guardians with the best record in the American League at 14-6. Travis d'Arnaud, have yourself an evening, young man, as he launched 3 home runs, had 6 RBIs, and one of them, I think. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me read this correctly. Hold on. Okay, was it? Yes, Travis d'Arnaud hit 3 home runs, and the third one
Oh,
being, a grand salami. So, have yourself a night, Travis d'Arnaud,
was
and
that 6 RBIs? Was it 6 RBIs and
six,
3 home runs?
six
Yes.
RBIs for Mr. d'Arnaud. And
Yes.
if you had Travis d'Arnaud in fantasy baseball, he definitely won you some points tonight. That's for sure. So have yourself a game as the Bravos beat the Rangers by a final score of 8-3. The Kansas City Royals are 13-7. They're playing some good baseball. They beat the Orioles 9-4. Tigers beat the Twins 5-4. In 10, the Brewers beat the Cardinals 2-1. The Toronto Blue Jays beat the San Diego Fathers 5-1. And the Rockies and the Mariners got postponed in Denver. So tomorrow, or should I say later on today, the Cubs and Marlins, they will play a day-night doubleheader.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Let me see here. It is all right. No, just one doubleheader. All right. So
All right.
hopefully the Giants will get back on track with Harrison
Oh,
on the
they
mound
need
tomorrow.
to.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Although tomorrow or later on today, it's a good pitching matchup between Zach Gallen and Cal Harrison. So
That's going to be a good one.
runs might be at a premium tomorrow between the Giants and Diamondbacks, which again, good Lord. 17-1. You should be ashamed of yourself. Good grief.
How do you show for that baseball game?
But before I forget, the road to Lord Stanley's Cup has been set.
Yes,
so
it
the
has.
NHL playoffs will be beginning very soon, and I am all for it. So
Indeed.
today is going to be playoff hockey and playoff basketball.
It's just a good sports day. I got to wake up here.
Yes,
Well, it's almost close. Well, it is nap time, but I got to wake up here and get this house situated. You know, a lot of sports.
Yes.
Plenty of guests coming over. So yeah.
So just real quickly, matchups tomorrow. You can catch both games on TBS. We got Game 1 of the East between the New York Islanders and the Carolina Hurricanes, and we also have Game 1 between two old Original Six teams and two longtime rivals.
Oh, indeed.
The Toronto Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins in round 1. But just to go through the gauntlet of matchups, if I can have the playoff matchups, come on NHL, do your job. Give me what I need, NHL. I need the playoff tree. Come on, let's go. Give it to me. There we go. All right, so the matchups as the quest for Lord Stanley Cups begin, as the Golden Knights will get a chance to defend their Stanley Cup championship.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I need the. There we go. All right, so in the East, yeah, I do feel bad for their fans, but because of this whole arena situation, they never were able to find a steady arena. Hence why they're now moving to Utah. Hopefully they can get their stuff together and they can come back to the Valley Desert. All right, so we just talked about the Islanders and the Hurricanes and the Maple Leafs and the Bruins. We have the Battle of Florida in round 1 between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Florida Panthers. So the last two representatives in the Eastern Conference for the NHL, the Panthers and Lightning respectively. They'll be in the first round. And a very good matchup in round 1 between the Rangers and the Capitals as the great Ovechkin tries to get one more Stanley Cup run, but they take on a very good Rangers team. In the West, we have the Winnipeg Jets taking on the Colorado Avalanche. We have the Vancouver Canucks, best record in the West, taking on the Nashville Predators. And the Wayne Gretzky Cup between the Edmonton Oilers and the Los Angeles Kings in round 1.
Oh, God. Go Edmonton.
And a rematch of last year's conference final between the Dallas Stars and the Vegas Golden Knights. also in round one. So that's a lot of intrigue. Some very good intriguing matchups. Yes, cuz you're right. The Avalanche look very good, of course. The Avalanche, a season removed from winning the
Ooh, the
Stanley Cup.
Oilers. Okay.
Well,
You won't be wrong.
Here's the thing about Edmonton.
Yes.
It's always been, if not now, win for Edmonton. And
Yes.
and that's been Edmonton's problem because as great talent as they had, because McDavid is special for the Oilers.
Yeah.
And he's never gotten the chance to really get a good playoff run. If the Oilers don't do it now, who knows when it might happen. But I mean, we'll see. But I mean, like I said, McDavid is special. I'll say this. If it's Oilers and Canucks in round 2, Canada wouldn't know what. Canada would not know what to do with themselves.
Oh, that'd be good hockey.
So we have 3 Canadian teams in the Stanley Cup.
Nice.
So of course we have the old guard. So actually, you know what? So yes, so 3 of the original 6 are in the playoffs, but that's in the East with the Rangers, Bruins, and the Maple Leafs. Ooh, you know what? If it happens in round 2, if the Islanders beat the Hurricanes and the Rangers beat the Capitals, New York versus New York in round 2.
Oh, baby.
Barclays Center versus Madison Square Garden in round 2.
So you mean Canada on Canada and New York on New York? Yeah, why not?
Why not? Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Bring it.
Oh, I forgot. We have 4 Canadian teams. I forgot about the Winnipeg Jets. Forgot about them. Yes.
Yes. Can't do that.
Yeah. Golly. If I'm not being a homer, we could see a 1994 rematch between Vancouver and the Rangers in the Stanley Cup final.
I'll take it. That'll be good. I'll take it.
Of course, I would love to see a Vegas Golden Knight, Madison Square Garden, Rangers Stanley Cup final. But if I'm not being a homer, I think it could be it could be either the Canucks or the Avalanche playing the Rangers. But definitely don't want to sleep on the Florida teams. But I just think, I mean, the Panthers, boy, I mean, golly, I mean, Florida, Toronto, Boston, Rangers, and Carolina have been very, very good all year. Of course, the Rangers have the most points scored in the NHL. They scored 114 points, so they won the President's Trophy, which normally in hockey, if you win the President's Trophy, that's normally not a good sign because normally you get beat in the early rounds. But I just, man, this is tough because Florida is very good. I mean, Florida shows no signs of slowing down. Florida is the defending conference champion, which would be a great matchup if it was to be the Panthers against Leafs. Although, like I said, I would love to see Islanders Rangers in round 2. That would just be that would just be epic.
That's good hockey. That's just good hockey.
I'm excited for it. That's good to see. So yeah, a lot of playoff action. So you can catch it all on, of course, TBS, TNT, ESPN, and ABC for the NHL. Same with the NBA, TNT, ABC, ESPN. So yeah, like we said, springtime, playoff sports, great stuff. Fall time,
yes.
baseball playoffs,
yes.
start of football. It's just it's fantastic. It really is. But nonetheless, it is nap time for the both of us as we bring you almost 2 hours of content. But
beautiful.
Thank you to all for those that have subscribed. Actually, yes, to our newest subscriber to put us at 111. Thank you.
No. Junior put us at 112.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, Rare 112.
we are slim in them. Alrighty then. Well,
Yeah, we yeah.
room 112. Room
We're the
112.
players to win.
Bring 4 friends.
Mm-hmm.
We're the players as well. Yes, we appreciate you guys. Thank you. So we picked up 2 new subscribers, which is a blessing. We appreciate it. We love you guys for it. This is why we do the show. We do the show for. No, we cannot. I'm retired. And we love you too, Mr. Marshall. And please keep your shirt on.
That'll never happen.
I can't do it no more. You're right. I won't. He loves doing that too much, which only should be for your wife, not for everybody else to see. Just your wife. We don't want to see that. Do it for your wife and her only. Anyhow, thank you to everybody that came in and commented and watched. There's a lot of sports on this weekend. You got the NBA playoffs. You got the Stanley Cup playoffs. You have Haney and Garcia. Good lordy. Oh, I forgot. One more thing. We also have UFL football. So real quickly,
yes,
here's the matchups that is coming up in week number 4. So at 9:30 on ABC, we have the Memphis Showboats taking on the St. Louis Battlehawks in St. Louis. The crowd will be lit for that in the Dome in St. Louis. At 4 p.m. on Fox. Oh, we got 3 games tomorrow and 1 on Sunday. Okay, so game 2 on Fox at 4 p.m. We have the Stallions and the Defenders, and we have the Panthers against the Brahmas. And then on Sunday at 11 a.m., somebody in Texas will be getting their first win as the 0-3 Renegades take on the 0-3 Houston Roughnecks. And that game will be on Fox Sports 1. So there you go. I think we have covered everything. But again, don't forget to join us next Thursday, night 1, NFL Draft. If you want to come on the show and discuss the draft, discuss strategy, talk about your picks that your team should do, or talk about the team, or talk about the picks that they did draft. We ask you, 1, wear your team colors to show your support, but 2, please be coherent and not belligerent, because we want the people want to hear you talk and not slur. So please do that. Nonetheless, thank you for guys watching. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And to those that dwell in the herbal, enjoy your holiday. Because I'm pretty sure they will. Anyhow, as Zoroxon takes us out, it is 5 o'clock some damn where, and you have been watching episode 188 of the Mizzle and Dub Show. You guys be safe. Take care of yourself and each other. Be safe out there. God bless all of you. Good night or good morning.